Very good morning to all. I hope you are doing great. I am also good. Very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about this topic, why you think the way you think. This is the fourth chapter of this book, The Power of One Thought, and the author of this book, B.K. Shivani. So let's start with the fourth chapter, why you think the way you think. My thoughts seem to come from nowhere. I do not choose what to think. Thoughts occur by themselves. Thoughts do not mean much to me. They just come and go. Thoughts arise from the brain or the heart. Are you familiar with such statement? Having visited the engine room of our inner world, we have learned that thoughts are created in our mind and that our every thought is our own choice. We have also understood that changing our thoughts, changing our destiny. But for us to change our thoughts, we need to be aware of the very basic of thought creation. What are the raw material available for our mind to create thought? So, three doorways to your thoughts. We have wondered how someone be able to think positively in the toughest of situation while someone else thinks negatively even in a perfect scenario. Why do our minds work so differently? The difference is caused by these three sources which our mind uses to create thoughts. First one is beliefs, second one is content, third one is past experiences. The beliefs we hold and the content we consume and experiences we carry. To gain more control over our thought pattern, let us check how these three sources influence our mind. Then it becomes easy to know the root cause of either priority or toxicity in your thought. So, source one that I already mentioned previously, the source one is the beliefs you hold. A belief is an idea that we hold and consider to be the truth. Our ability to think and reason leads us to believe some things and disbelieve other things based on the experiments, experiences, and conditioning. Consciously and unconsciously, we have gathered thousands of beliefs across nearly every aspect of life. All our beliefs are ingrained in the subconscious mind. On the basis of these beliefs, thoughts are created in the conscious layer of our mind. Examples of few beliefs we might be holding are: I am too thin. She is the best person in the world. People are so rude these days. Life is a competition. Stress is normal. Expectations are natural. Gratitude is the best attitude. The world is no longer a nice place. It is important to be aware of our belief system because beliefs lead us all the way to our destiny. Take a few minutes to write what you believe about yourself, your body, your family, your life, and world around you. Thereafter, you can keep adding to the list. The mind assumes that our beliefs are the absolute truth. We become convinced about them even if certain beliefs make us uncomfortable. We gather many layers of beliefs, particularly during our formative years. So, a 2 years old a chair and tell him it is a table. He will believe it to be a table. But for how long will be he continue to do that? perhaps until someone else corrects him, or maybe until he learns at school that it is a chair. That day he will change his belief about that piece of furniture. This is a simple example, but the same logic applies even to the profound beliefs we hold. For instance, tell a young child that she is no good. She will believe it until someone shows her how capable she is. It is important to note that we do change our beliefs from time to time. When labels become beliefs, whenever you think of a relative, friend, or colleagues, do you associate that person with labels such as arrogant, timid, dishonest, weak, wise, and so on? Our perceptions about certain people lead us to create either positive or negative labels for them. These labels then become the mental filter or lenses through which we see them. The risk of labeling someone is that more often that they start viewing themselves through those levels. They embrace our beliefs about who they are. This means labels become beliefs. As a result, they then start living by the labels they receive. The vibration of labels we give radiate to them and trigger more of that particular behavior or habit in them. For instance, if we repeatedly label people as dishonest, we reinforce the sanskar of dishonesty in them. When this label becomes their belief, it impacts their thoughts and thereby their destiny. We therefore become instrumental in altering that person's destiny in a negative way. Without realizing this, we say, I just spoke the truth. That person is instead dishonest. When we perceive people through the labels we attribute to them, eventually we draw the vibration of that labels into our own energy field. Everyone has admirable qualities. Focusing on them, magnifying them, and attributing positive labels to the person who display these qualities will uplift other people and elevate our thinking as well. But by labeling people negatively, we lower our vibrations and this empower them. Therefore, it is important to take care of what we believe about others, especially children, and how we label them. Children who learn everything about the world from parents, teachers, and other elders also learn about themselves from these people. Here are the examples of common labels assigned to children. You are a troublemaker. Why are you so cranky all the time? Stop being such a crybaby. My son is too picky. You are extremely talented. My children are athletic. My students are brilliant. You are always sincere. My son is humble. You might ask, if a child is fussy, why else should I label him? The golden rule is do not create a label for who they are. Create a label for who you want them to be. Don't we know about parents and teachers creating miracles with children simply by reinforcing positive labels? A mother received a complaint that her 5-year-old son does not speak to anyone in the class. Instead of asking, why are you introverted? She lovingly said to her son with belief and convinced, you are so friendly that your classmates want to talk to you. It is perfectly fine that you are quiet today. Tomorrow show them your new. lunchbox and share your meal with everyone. I will pack extra food. She consciously kept labeling her son as friendly, cardinal, and societable in her thoughts and words. Within a week, her son made two friends. A teacher observed that her student was particularly lazy and decided to change her approach. She said to him, "You are so diligent. From today, you will be the class representative. I am sure you will enjoy the additional responsibilities." Believing in his abilities, she motivated him daily with labels such as agile, active, enthusiastic, quick, and lively. She even gave him appreciation stickers in front of his classmate. The student did not even realize how soon he overcame laziness. The next time we find yourself judging other people, pause and tell yourself, "I believe everyone is pure and powerful. I apply only empowering labels on them." Have you been given negative labels by people around you? Do you choose to label yourself as who you or are, are not based on your appearance, background, personality, or achievement, just as people see us through their perception? We also see ourselves through certain labels that we put on the self. Remember, they are just labels that reflect a belief. Even if a negative label has become your belief system and part of your personality, it is just a belief, and a belief can be changed. Our labels affect our destiny. Let us replace every single negative label we have on ourselves with a pure, powerful, and positive label. Let us make them a part of our vocabulary and repeat them consistently for a few days until those positive labels become our destiny. To create the reality you want, begin with assigning only the highest energy labels to yourself. Choose the labels of who you want to be in reality. Here are a few labels you can apply on yourself. I am always calm. I am always respectful. I do whatever I decide to do. I complete all my tasks before time. I am perfect in everything I do. I am always successful. Remind yourself, I label myself only and only with positive words. I am aware that my labels are my belief system, which manifest my destiny. Take a moment to change at least one negative belief about yourself. Evaluate your beliefs. We are entitled to have belief we want about ourselves, about the people in our life, about our circumstances, or about the world. It is our prerogative. However, it is important to believe what is right, what is true, and what is healthy. Consider the belief a good diet, exercise, and sleep are the pillars of well being. When the mind believes that this, it creates thoughts such as, "Let me eat for health and not for taste. I will not miss my regular exercises. I should get adequate and good quality sleep each night." But if we hold on to the belief, eat, drink, and be merry, our thought will be along the line of, "Just offer me pizza and fries. I will eat them instantly. I have no time for a workout. Let me sacrifice sleep and enjoy being watching my favorite show tonight." We transmit our belief system to people around us, especially to family, colleagues, and friends. Our belief system can become the belief system of others because of the three reasons. We live our life through that belief, so they start embracing it. And second one, we advise or try to convince people that it is right. Third one, we repeatedly radiate the vibration of that belief to people through our thoughts, words, and behavior, so they get influenced to accept it. It is important to check whether our beliefs allow us to remain happy, healthy, and loving. Sometimes we don't like our beliefs being challenged, but it helps to re-evaluate if our beliefs are empowering or depleting us. Let a belief system just remain a belief and not your truth until you experiment with it. To know if a particular belief is right, check if it is confronts to these four criteria. Ask yourself. First one we have, does this belief make me emotionally stronger? Second we have, does it make me mentally and physically healthier? Third one we have, it is creating harmony in my relationship. Is it making my life simpler? If these four criteria are fulfilled, the belief is comfortable and its weight is in gold. You can hold on to it as the truth. Beliefs requiring course correction. Consider the opposite pairs of beliefs. In each case, check if your belief matches option 1 and 2. So option 1 is situations affect my state of mind. And option 2 we have I create my thoughts in response to situation. Option 1, everything happens as per God will. Option 2, my karmas create my destiny. I will be happy when I reach my goal. Option 2, I am happy while working towards my goal. Option 1, stress is normal. Option 2, pressures are normal, I face them with ease. Option 1, happiness can be bought. Option 2, comforts are bought. Happiness is a state of mind. Option 1, I need love. Option 2, I am love. I radiate love. Option 1, anger is necessary. Option 2, compassion and empathy are necessary. Option 1, expectations from people are natural. Option 2, accepting people is natural. Option 1, valuing do not work in today's world. Option 2, values work every single time. Option 1, it is the nature of mind to be pickle. Option 2, the mind can be disciplined to remain stable. Let us evaluate two of the beliefs listed in the above table. You may thereafter analyze the others and embrace the right belief. First, option 1, belief 1. Option 1, situation affect my state of mind. That means the today external situations are more uncertain than ever. If we make our state of mind dependent on them, then our reactions also become uncertain. Wasteful thoughts will be created, such as, how can I be at peace when this situation is not favorable? I fear losing my job or taking a pay cut, or weather is so depressing. Questioning why, where, when, or how will make us will make us live a life of dependency, blame, and vulnerability. Option 2, I create my thoughts in response to situation. External situations are only a stimulus. Our response is always our choice. Whatever the present moment contains, we have the power to accept it and shift our focus from the problem towards a situation. Our response depends who we are, our nature and our personality. We need to detach ourselves from the energy of the situation, connect to our inner self and choose a response that benefit everyone involved in that situation. Believe 2. Option 1, I will be happy when I reach my goal. Whether it is grades, qualification, designation or status, our goals give us direction. But if we tie happiness to goals, we will say, I will be happy when I achieve this. If we postpone our happiness to an imaginary point in the future, when a desire will be fulfilled, we will give ourselves the permission to create our feeling, stress, anger, fear, insecurity, jealousy until we reach the goal. Option 2, I am happy working towards my goal. This belief help us to know that happiness is not dependent, but it is conscious choice we make. Happiness then becomes the way we respond to every situation that becomes a way of reaching our goal. We realize that goals are in our doing, while the being self experiences happiness along the journey. Your past experiences or the belief of our people might suggest that option 1 often seem to be the norm in all the example scenario, but if you experiment with the option 2 you might realize that they are right. To be sure, pass each option through the 4 criteria discussed earlier. Does it make you emotionally stronger, mentally and physically healthier, create harmony in relationship and make life simpler? Continue to the experiment with option 2 for a few more days. If it still feels right, that belief gradually becomes stronger and gets ingrained in your way of living. A belief remains an abstract concept until we experiment with it. Only when we experience a favorable result does a belief become the truth for us. That is all about for the today's video. Thank you so much. If you like this video, then do like and subscribe my channel. Tomorrow we will study the source to content you consume. So thank you so much. Have a nice day.